Our last Mahapurnar is Mr. Chitale Bandhu. I'm calling it Chitale. Yeah, Mr. Indranil Chitale, the partner at Chitale Bandhu. We really love their bhakar vadis. I'm sure you're having delicious days here in US as well. Let's hear from him about his journey.
So, just start off that I'm not Indranil Chitale, so he couldn't make it. That's okay, because it was his last minute. Like we have a new factory opening on 29th, so there is only one more. So he couldn't. He had to decide whether he would come here or there. So my name is Allad Kulkarni. I head the global operations. So I'm the chief operating officer. So a lot of people are familiar with Chitale Bandhu, but I'll just start. Since we have a very short time. So this year in August, this group is entering their 75th year. So this journey started exactly in 1950, like a small towner in Bhilaudi started doing milk and then came over to Pune and adapted Puneri life, and then he also adapted a Gujarati dish which was bakarwadi, and then got a Puneri taste to that, and that's how the journey picked up. So now every time you come to Pune, people associated with Chitale, that my trip doesn't end if I don't go to Chitale store in Deccan. So this was the early case from 1800s to like early 2000s, that we had two flagship stores, one on Deccan and another in Bajirao Road. And then sooner or later, so this is Indranil is the fourth generation right now. So the third generation started talking that not everybody can come to Deccan or Bajirao Road because of traffic, and it's in the center of Pune. So why don't we start taking our products to the people around it? That's where we started giving Maharashtrians or in Pune an opportunity to work with Chitale by creating franchises all over Pune. We are also now expanding into Mumbai, which is Chitale Express. So right now we have technically 40 stores and 33 Chitale Express all around Maharashtra. So this was when the third generation, like Indranil's father was heading over. Indranil started, he and Indranil are basically college mates, so we did engineering together. And me and him both get asked that you are engineers, why are you working for a halwai or a mithai wale, right? So I still get this because I lived in US for 12-13 years and I started working for Chitale, and it's like, it's a mithai company, what are they doing there? And then we call ourselves like it's a high-tech halwai or a high-tech mithai wala. So we have, so our core principle is R&D. So we have invested n numerous amount of hours on technology, and that's our core principle. So whatever the bakarwadi you are eating, it's not touched at all. So the operation runs for 24 hours, 365 days, completely on a machine. So it's the same recipe, same ingredients, and fresh. So this is, I'm talking when this was early 2000s or like after 2010. So that industry started making a shift where, so when you come to a mithai wala, you basically hand pick things and put it in a box, right? So we realized there were limitations for this kind of a model because we couldn't serve outside of Pune and Mumbai, because one of the key struggles for us is the shelf life of the products. So if it's fresh, nobody eats the same mithai or something after 1 week or so. That's the maximum time. So that's where Indranil realized that, okay, we need to shift to a packaging industry. But how do we take out the mindset that a mithai which is 60 days old or a bakar which is 1 year old is as fresh as possible? So we invested in technology. So we traveled to Netherlands, Germany, all around the world to figure out how other people are doing it. And then we use retarded technology where this gets converted into a packing where you can still eat the same, get the same taste and same feel of the bakarwadi that you can get, or any other product that you can get in the store. So this industry has transformed significantly, and primarily this is only because of the R&D or the innovation that has happened, and obviously because of the global travel. So this is primarily on India, so it's growing domestically as well. We are going to different stores. So the next steps which we started after 2017-18 is every day we get pinged on that why don't you have your products in US, why don't you have products in Europe. So we started working, we are now into 30 plus countries. And with the US, we have now opened up our own new company here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we have our local partner Sandeep Padre, and I'm sure a lot of people know him here, and he's helping us out in expanding our plans. So sooner or later we will have like 40 different shopping shops across USA where you will get to eat the mithais or the bamba barfis across 40 different cities. And one of the key things that we realized recently is that we don't really market our ingredients. So a lot of people ask us like, okay, Haldiram is so cheap, why are they so expensive? Because we don't use the ingredients they are using. So there are two factors which are very, very critical to us. One of them is peanut oil or groundnut oil. If you see all our competitors, they are using refined palm oil. It has unsaturated fats and all those things. That's why this premium. Everything other mithais are made in ghee. So we are proud on that part, and we are going to utilize that from this year. So we are, as Ashutosh said, that he has grand plans. We also have some certain grand plans for 75th year. We are just 1 month away from launching something big, which I cannot disclose at this moment, but I'm sure you will get to know about that in the news. So that's pretty much it, and we are really proud about the R&D and the ingredients that we use. And I'd like to thank DMM for giving us this opportunity to talk about the brand, and I hope you continue to eat the products and help us. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is wonderful journey. We all know a lot of things that are happening with Chitale, and they're basically investing a huge amount in ethical business also, and a lot of things that, first of all, it's a Maharashtrians proud to have a Chitale Bandhu experience, because it's a family-owned business expanded within the family network. So where generally Marathi people is falling short, saying that we are not supposed to bridge together. This is an absolute opposite example. On the top of family, they have extended the families. In fact, the hometown where they started, the whole hometown is together with Chitale, and that's the success formula of Chitale, which is first. Second thing, they are innovating, as you said, like you have been investing a lot in the innovation. There is a recent product that I tested, which is Chitale's bhel, the frozen bhel.
Talking about the bar, right?
Yeah, bhel bar, yeah. Somebody just gifted me, like, when it was launched, and it was a wonderful innovation as a substitute to the protein bars, and bringing the lot of nutritions together. My another question to you is, when you are heading into this food industry, how keen and how vigilant you are in order to avoid certain ingredients that involves corn syrup and lot of sodium and other things. So what are your take in it, and what diligent efforts Chitale is taking towards it?
So it's a good question. So we follow a very detailed new product development process, and I have a huge team of working with FSSI or FDA, or we are also on a lot of committees across India that helps us understand the norms that are changing in all across the world. To give you an example, poppy seeds are banned in US, right? So you'll get, so a lot of people ask us like, why don't you have the wadis and over here? Because I cannot sell it. So there are a lot of regulatory requirements. We get audited 4 to 5 times every year. We are 2 times US or FDA audited. So we don't ship something which we are not comfortable about. So it works sometimes, like a lot of people call us conservative, but it works sometimes in our way, because then we are confident what we are selling about. What was your first question? Bhel bar, right? Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So fantastic question. I think let me be a little bit elaborate on that. So there is right now a popular Indian influencer who just changed the food industry. So Lay's, for example, they are doing potato chips which is 75% chemicals in it. So if you see a pack of the ingredients, most of the products, they only had 5% potato listed in India, which is not the case in US. So you are so influential that Lay's had to make the change for their recipe to serve the Indian markets. So to answer to your question, there is 6 months of R&D that is done, and as I said, the first part is the ingredients that are being used. So I could easily give you a product which is 50% cheaper if I bring palm oil or corn syrup, like for example corn syrup. But just come to our goal, see none of our products have palm oil, because like for us, we are okay to sell it at cheaper, get a select customer base, but we are not compromising on that part. So every day we are in certain FSSAI meetings or FDA meetings trying to understand, even if FDA is approving, because see, FDA sometimes will always work on the volume or what is the customers they are requiring. But we know what our customers are doing. We have 75 years of research or 75 years of data that is supporting us to create these things. So from vigilant perspective, I can basically say that none of our products will ever fall into these categories unless we go into that good, better, best categories. We do not fall into that resegmentation of good, better, best categories. We are always considered as a premium brand because of the ingredients that are being used. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kulkarni. Our questions will continue going on. Please meet Mr. Kulkarni on the stage for more questions. Thank you so much.